Alright, let's lock in our chastity belts. I'm Buddy Bronze. I'm here with Artemis, and I'm back with more Twilight Princess.
He.
Did I, oh shit. Did I introduce myself the first two videos?
I don't remember.
I don't think I did. Oh, we're back here! Shit.
Can you do anything right, puppy?
Jesus, you're embracing this whole Minda being a bitch thing a little too hard. Are you gonna be one of those people that I'm gonna have to avoid on days when I need my self-esteem boosted?
No.
Just like, I'm having a bad day, I need someone to talk to, not Artemis. Because there are people who I know better than to talk to on bad days. Like, okay, you're gonna make everything infinitely worse.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. No, just look, just a little farther. Yeah, you can do it. Come on.
You be a good boy.
Hey, that's my line.
Actually, it's someone else's line. I told you. Told you, there's two people that get to call me that, and you're not among them. I don't care if I'm being Wolf Link right now, you are not on that list.
Well, you can't.
Did you see
stop
this
me,
bird's
good boy.
vagina face?
Ooh.
It's fucking creepy. Crawl up roof. There we go. Did it.
Can't you go any faster?
Bitch! Stop it. The coughing the hacking up a lung you're getting is called karma. Push the door open.
Oh, look, you did something right. Good boy.
Oh my god. Fucking asshole. You're just gonna start coming out with go fuck yourself later. I'm getting head pats. I like that cloak though. She looks like she should be a Jedi right now. Like, I'm expecting her to pull out a green lightsaber and go, I am a Jedi, like my father before me. Minda!
You remembered my name? What an honor for me.
Fucking bitch. So, this is the one for whom you were searching.
He's exactly what I had in mind, but I guess he'll do.
You were imprisoned? I am sorry.
He has no idea where this is or what's happened. Useless little puppy.
You gotta fucking you gotta explain shit. You can't just be like, oh, you don't know? Sucks to suck.
So don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much if you want him to be useful. Twilight Princess.
God, Minda, you're such a bitch. Listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the twilight. It has been turned into a world of shadows ruled by creatures who shun the light. There are times where I can't read it fast enough before it's gone, and then there are times where it's like there 5 seconds longer than it needs to be.
Right.
Those guards look like statues, not like actual guards.
They do. They really do.
it jumped on my sternum! So Houdini died. That's Zant.
Wow, no canon in this one.
Trying. Fucking. Why do I talk? It is time for you to choose. Surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and the people of Hyrule. Life or death? That is a cool looking sword.
It really is.
It's sticking its tongue out in a lizard-like fashion.
I definitely noticed that.
Either that or it was smoking a pipe. It's on fire!
Or blowing a party streamer.
No such thing. Now they're all spirits. Twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud, and without light, the people became as spirits. Except for me, though. I'm pretty awesome. Within the twilight, they live on, unaware that they have passed into spirit forms. All the people know now is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. It's not nameless. I know its name. The kingdom succumbed to twilight, but I remain its princess. I am Zelda.
You don't have to look so sad.
I don't know, shit's pretty fucked up. I'd be pretty fucking sad.
We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, is perpetual twilight really all that bad?
Minda, this is no time for levity. The shadow beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this?
Why indeed? You tell me.
Bitch, if you have answers, be useful. Time has grown short. The guard will soon make his rounds.
One sec. If I'm needed.
You must leave here quickly. Don't worry, you'll know if I need you. It'll be very loud and obnoxious. Please, you must leave quickly before the guard comes. Yeah. Artemis!
Not that way. The guard's coming. Boy, he's prompt.
Well, unfortunately, that was like the easiest way to go.
Of course, the stairs always are.
Stairs are my worst enemy. I'm a cripple.
Well, do you understand where we are now? I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into Twilight. But are you really sure you should be going back? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important?
Jesus Christ!
Do you want to save them? Well, in that case, little Minda would be happy to help you. But, well, you'd have to be my servant and act like a servant. You'd have to do exactly as I say.
Bitch, I will be defiant the whole time.
Why don't you go back, take a little time, and give it some thought? Hee.
I will fuck your ass. Not in the mood for your games, you little shit.
I'm not saying what's coming to mind.
What?
Does she continue to, like, to use him as a mount? Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention one thing. Though you may have left the Darkened Realm, you haven't transformed back to your former self, and you won't anytime soon. Now, why could that be? See you later.
Bitch. Okay. Things to do.
Everything. So, what next? Did you think I disappeared? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you can just run off and save your friends, because you can't.
Want to bet?
Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight.
Okay, and?
Last time a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight.
Okay.
But if you want to go that way this time, you'll need the cooperation of someone from the twilight. Like me. So you really have no choice but to do what I say.
Want to bet?
Saving your friends and all that? Well, that'll depend on your actions.
Want to bet?
Because you never can trust words, you know.
Want to bet?
Now sit, boy. Right now, I want a sword and shield that'll suit me. You do understand me, don't you? So, what do you plan to do? While you're here dawdling, the twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up.
Fucking bitch. I feel like Nandor and What They Do in the Shadows. Fucking guy. I was pressing the button too quickly. There was an attack I wanted to do. Or maybe I just haven't learned it yet. I guess the attack to rip their throat out isn't there yet. Good to know. Why did I get so many rupees? Wait! Oh wait, it's a squirrel.
Thank you for taking care of those big guys. They made both the village and the forest a mess. They kidnapped the village children. But I know you're not one of them. I can tell because you smell like one of the trees Ordon. If you run into any trouble, try talking to the animals. We animals understand one another, so you'll be alright.
Squirrel! Jizbel's house. Come back here, squirrel! I'm a wolf, I eat squirrels. What is that when he... Oh, it was Vampire Suck that I'm thinking of, where he just keeps going, Squirrel! Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. Why are we...
No one think of the children.
Fuck the children. I already fucked this up. I love being able to dig. It's just so satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
You ever go to the beach and dig like a dog just because you can?
Yes.
Oh, what
I
about the
have
shield? Shh! Not so loud! Yeah, I love going to the sand and just digging like that.
I miss going to places like that. And like I have not gone to like a lake to go swimming in ages.
Sounds like an excuse to take your children.
It really does.
I checked out as we discussed. So that shield is still in your house, right? Yeah. Should be in our storage loft. Good! Go grab it as quick as you can. Russell got wounded pretty bad, so he can't go search for the kids. I'll take over for him. But Russell had a sword, Mayor, and he still got hurt. If you're unarmed, you're done for. I'll be fine. The sword we were going to present to the royal family should still be at Russell's house. Oh yeah, alright. I understand, Mayor. I'll hurry up and get that shield. Just you wait here. Woof! Bark, bark! Bark, bark! Bark! Bark, bark! Bark! Artemis.
That's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Ugh, look at that open window. This village is full of idiots. So... we should jump up there. But from where?
Monster! You've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter, return her, and take this!
I love that you play the reeds.
Bird, go! I thought I could talk to the animals and be okay. Why won't that bird talk to me?
Cause I don't wanna.
Ow! I didn't mean to hit that yet.
Sounds like that.
Fuck!
That guy up there. Don't just sit there, do something.
Like, what? Ow, fuck!
Something means something. Come on, let's get up. Look at him posing like he's all important. Wait until he sees us.
There are times where I really like Minda and times where I'm just like, you're the biggest fucking bitch. Fuck. My bad. Shouldn't have started eating jelly beans. That was also my bad.
How dare you?
I got it this time, don't worry. Bark, bark! 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 This really fits with the whole Link can only go, yeah, yeah! But now
Yeah,
it's
it
just
does.
bark, bark!
Bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark. Heart, please. Good. Bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Bark. I found the shield. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark! 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 Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark!
Yep. Help.
It looked kind of cheap.
The first shield always is.
This one thinks that you need.
All right, then. Next is a sword. Hurry up and get one.
Bark, bark.
Down, boy.
Up, boy. Okay. Oh, I didn't see that. My bad. Bark, bark, bark! What was that sound? The children could not have returned, could they? I must go out and search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed the sword that was to be our gift to the Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. But darling, your injuries. What do you think he is, a pussy? Injuries ain't stopping him. I almost wish there was a button just to make me go bark, 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 bark.
Yeah.
I gotta stay out of his light to get past him. That's it. Limp like a bitch. Oh shit. Out of sight, out of mind. Ha ha ha. Oh, piss. Uppies. I want uppies.
Good boy. Good boy.
Ah! I want uppies.
You do know the point of up, right?
Haha! Okay, now we gotta avoid her sight. Now to find the special hole. There it is. I'm pretty sure this is it anyway. Yep, that's it. Okay. Sword, sword. There, a sword! You got the Ordon sword!
All right. So now you have a sword. Looks like you can actually be useful when you concentrate.
Fuck off!
And two.
All right. No more detours. I'm going to take you back into the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape.
Hey, dude, you might want to patch this hole in your floor.
Right.
Like, this looks like I built a house in a survival crafting game. Because that's usually what I do. I make a shit half-ass floor.
Poor guy hasn't even gotten halfway down the road yet.
I mean, hey, as someone who had to walk with a limp for a long time, it takes a while to move.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, he hasn't even, like, gotten that far from home, and you've already robbed him.
I'm good like that. I'm a secret agent wolf. Every time I think of, like, being a secret agent in a silly fashion, all I can ever think of is Ace Ventura. Wait. Come to my spring.
Great Deku Spring.
You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me. That's it. Jizz on your belt. Beware a shadow being. It approaches. Bark, 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 bark! Bark, bark, bark! Bark, bark, bark! That's it, I ripped his fucking throat out.
Yeah. Sit, boy. Speak, boy.
Rip his throat out, boy! Show that massive dog peen, boy. What? I love that didn't even get a reaction from you. I feel like I need to step up my game.
I was laughing on the inside while watching the cutscene.
Uh-huh. Hiya! I don't know what kind of animal I am. I kind of look like those goats, but I don't at the same time. Oh, brave youth. I'm a deer or a goat or a thing of some sort. I am one of the 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Ordona. The black beast you slayed was a shadow being. It had come to seize the power of light I wield. My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light stolen by these fell beasts.
So they're heartless.
Kinda. The entire kingdom has been reduced to a netherworld ruled by cursed powers of darkness. The blight will not stop with Hyrule. Before long, the entire world of light will fall into the hands of the king who rules the Twilight. To save this land from the King of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. The 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can revive them and redeem this land. You, the weight of the world is on your shoulders in the most literal fucking senses. Because it's all you, bro. Fuck up or win, it's all you. You still have not discovered your true power. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms. Unless, if you were to return to Farron Woods, where you were first transformed. If you were to, say, revive the Light Spirit, there, by the power of the Light Spirit, you may find the means to regain your other state of being. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, dude, if you have all your power, why don't you just fucking revive me, you dumb cuck? Asshole. Bark! Oh, that's right, these springs heal you. Bark, 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 bark! Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark! Bark! Bark, bark, bark. I smell some funky shit. Minda!
Hey, look. Listen. The Farron Woods that you know so well, they're now covered in twilight.
Twilight.
You might not be able to come back here, but you still want to go?
Yes. Oh, shit! Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch! I consented to going into the world, not being fucking grabbed and manhandled, you fucking whore! Consent is key!
So, these are the weapons you use in your world.
What the fuck are you doing? What in the piss?
You really think this thing can slay the creatures of Twilight?
I love how pissed Link is right now.
Wow, I won't use these, but I'll hang on to them for you. Alright, a promise is a promise. I trust you enough to help. In exchange for my help, though, I need you to gather some things for me.
There's always a catch.
Look, I can't tell you all the details now, but it'll be easy. Trust me.
Nothing's easy.
But enough about that. Do you hear that noise? It's the lamentation of the spirit that had its light stolen.
So it sounds something like, wah, wah, wah!
Where in the world can it be?
I love being a dog with my ear pierced.
Better get going, don't you think? Don't blame me for your world's fate if you don't hurry up and find that light. Come on, snap to it.
Snap your fucking neck, you keep talking to me like that.
Hurry up, mush boy.
Did you not see what I did to those creatures of fucking Twilight? I will do that to you too.
Something tells me she's
Bark, bark.
not scared of you.
Bark, bark? Bark? Bark with a question mark?
Never bark at with a question mark.
I always bark with a question mark when I'm confused. Bark, bark.
You can never bark with a question mark.
Bark, bark. Artemis.
We're pinned in again.
Penned in, not pinned.
Who do they think they're dealing with? No need to take these little pests on one at a time, right? You can take them all on at once. So, you can handle this by yourself, right? Good luck. Bye.
Fucking cunt. Damn it! What kind of bullshit was that? I know, I hit them all.
What?
What's the holdup? If you leave the last one alive, it's just gonna bring to use that shriek to bring the others back. Listen, let me help you out here. Just move like I tell you. You just hold down B, and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
explain.
Fucking bitch. Middle finger. Bark, bark.
Cavish.
Bark, bark.
Bark.
Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Please be careful. These woods have changed.
No.
The dark clouds of dusk cover this land. This drape of shadows is called twilight. In this twilight, those who live in the light become as mere spirits. It is a place where the dark ones and evil creatures dwell. I am a spirit of light. Blue-eyed beast. Look for my light. Retrieve the light stolen by the dark beast and keep it in this vessel. I am curious how that sounded. You've got the vessel of light. If you fill it with the god's tears, you can bring the god back. Because God cries like a bitch. In the shadows of twilight, the dark insects are as invisible as normal beings are here. Let me use the last of my power to reveal the locations of the dark insects that consumed the light. Gotcha. I know what I'm doing. Find the insects of darkness. The dark insects, they are the form taken by evil once it has latched on to our scattered light. Oh my god. Bark, 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 bark.
Who told you to speak, boy?
Bark! I'm going the wrong way. Bark, 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 bark! Bark, wrong way, bark! Bark, 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 bark! 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 There we go. Bark! Some of God's tears. Bark! 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 Bark, bark. Bark? Okay, hold on. Bark, bark?
Bark.
Bark. Bark. Bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark.
How dare you bark?
Bark.
I did not tell you. I did not tell you to speak.
Bark!
Okay, fine. Speak.
Bark. Bark of defiance, bark. Bark! Bark! Bark? Where's God's? There's God's tear, bark. Bark, bark,
Yeah.
bark, bark, bark.
speak all the time and never stop.
Oh, you fucking cunt. You think you got me, but you didn't. Because guess what? You might be saying that, and you think you're going to get me with defiance, but I still get what I want, because it means I get to talk. Yeah. You want me to silence, but I get to talk, so you still lose, bark, bark, bark.
Dang, her reverse psychology didn't work.
I've played this game before. I've been in psychological abusive situations before. Nothing new to me. Bark, bark.
Looks like we can get in there.
Bark. Bark! Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark? What's with these bugs? Those things aren't normal. They're so big, so weird, so creepy. Come on, get away, bug. Shoo! Shoo! Get out of here! Ah, bark! 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 Bark, bark. What? What? They just died. Oh boy. I have no idea what's going on around here. Bark, 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 bark. Link gets so accustomed to barking in this form that when he's finally human again, he just goes bark. And Minda starts begging and pleading, please, it's not even a command at this point, just talk like a person. Pretty please with sugar on top, you can do it. You're human again. Bark! 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 Bark!
It would be like the like the scene out of Altered Carbon where it's like, oh, they said you can't shove a person's brain into the body of a reptile because it'll ruin the mind. Wow, this person has been in the body of a reptile for so long that he really is a snake.
Bark. What was that from?
A TV show called Altered Carbon.
Ah, never seen it.
It's a cyberpunk show on Netflix. First season was really good. Second season, no.
Bark, bark! Bark, bark through the cave, bark, bark! Bark, bark? Poison gas, bark, bark! How dare they bark, bark?
So you're a giant wolf. You can survive this now, right?
Minda. Ah, fuck! Minda, help! Bark, bark! Minda, you were supposed to give me a prompt. What the fuck?
I mean, you know what?
Fucking bitch.
From the look of it, I don't think we're gonna get through here too easily.
No shit!
So, what now?
Bark, bark! Wait, bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark of consideration. Bark, bark.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call.
Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark! Bark! Jumping bark! Leaping bark! Anything over here? No, wait a minute. Did I fucking not pay attention and miss? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm fucking retarded. It's my fault. Wait. I did. Shit. How do I get backwards? Oh, I'll get him on the way back, I guess. Oh! 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 Bark! Bark! Fuck off, Bark!